friends, welcome to my channel. Today I am cleaning up a bedroom. I'm very embarrassed to show how bad it gets sometimes. It just becomes a dumping ground for us. It's our guest room or our spare room, whatever you want to call it. Sometimes we just dump a lot of stuff there. So right now I'm just organizing things and cleaning out closets, cleaning out, moving things around a little bit. So I got rid of a bunch of stuff out of here and organized some things. I really wanted to put a few things that I really love, like a quilt that my mom gave me the week that she died. So I've got that in here and a few pictures of my grandmother and my mom and me. And my quilt collection that I have, lots of pictures of people that are special to me that are no longer here. I just wanted to make it homey, and that's kind of the way it turned out. So it's definitely clean now. I put a sweet little wicker chair in the corner, so if someone stays with us, they can have a place to sit down, put their shoes, or just a little reading nook with a lamp beside it. There's a little table beside it. I like people to be comfortable when they're in our home, and I like our home to feel cozy to them. So, like I said, I'm quite embarrassed because it's so dirty. Not really dirty. It's I got a lot of junk piled on the bed, so it is no longer that way. It's just the way I want it, except for we recently, like this week, I cleaned it last week, and this week we took the doors off the big hutch, the big armoire that's in here, and I definitely plan on painting it white, but my husband's gonna secure the shelf a little bit better, and then I'll probably chalk paint it white and leave it in here while I do it, because I don't want to, it's so heavy. It's really, really heavy, but I love the way the quilts look on it, and I have a few Crocs in here and game boards and clocks and just, to me, stuff that's kind of special. I have some of my collection of baby shoes, which I love, a collection of my brass candlesticks and some baskets and old books, and gosh, a little Americana corner, and I just love how everything turned out. So I hope you guys do too, and I just wanted to show you a little bit of real life here, because sometimes things get overwhelmingly cluttered, I guess, because we allow it to. We keep putting things, out of the way of our regular home, but then all of a sudden this spare bedroom that's typically very, very, very clean is now terribly cluttered. I just don't like it. It drives me crazy. So we also keep a few extra things in here, like when we take our little hand wagon out to the camper with supplies in it, we keep it in here. But I like it when we have people over, they have an extra bathroom to use. I keep my uniforms in this closet in here, so we definitely come into it often, but nobody sleeps in here, so we're gonna try to keep it organized. I still need to go through the closet, but and I'd love to paint it white in here, because I love this color that's here, but I just think it would look better white, and the bathroom is still that pretty blue like this, and I love the way it looks in there. To me, it's fine like it is. So maybe one day we'll get to that, but there's so many projects on the plate right now. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and thank you again for watching. Okay, so I hung this quilt rack today that I've had for many years, and it was that awful orangey wood, so I sanded it. It probably took me an hour this morning. I sanded it really pretty, wiped it down, and this is a quilt that my mom gave me just before she passed away, and it's absolutely beautiful. I don't know what the pattern's called, but it's so pretty, and it's very old. And I decorated the shelf. This is the thing on the left here is a beautiful container for flowers. I can't even think of the word, that my friends sent me after my mom passed away, so it's pretty special to me. Obviously the flowers are gone, but I keep the vase. I have an old bridal Bible in the bottom of that right here. It's kind of a ivory, but it's yellowed over the years. It's so pretty, and it's from like 1942. And I put my daughter was my bridesmaid, so she carried these little flowers, so that's from my wedding. An old antique clock. I have a pretty thrifted antique vintage bowl back there, and a pretty vintage plate right here that I thrifted both of those. That glass container kind of in the center right here, I don't know why it's not focusing that great, but it's got a picture of my grandmother and my mom when she was a baby. I have a thrifted doily right here and a bunch of buttons, mostly white buttons, in a glass marmalade jar. Buttons where some of them were given to me, some of them were thrifted. I have an old brass right here, this little thing right here. I have an old brass stamp dispenser right there, holding up a beautiful little candle holder, I guess. See if I can focus. Let me see if I can get a little closer here. It's got a little sunflower in the center, and I put a little magnolia stem coming out of it. I am not sure why this thing is not focusing, but it's not. Let's try it again. Okay, so I have 3 old books. Well, 2 of them are old. One of them's very old. It's from the 1930s. It's Marjorie Kenning Rollins' The Yearling. My dad gave me that. It's the first print. And then, y'all, I don't know why my camera's not focusing. The middle one is just it's not antique or vintage. It's just a like a burlap covered journal, and the top one is an old Bible, old white Bible, not that old, but old. And this is an old frame that I kind of redid, and it's my mom holding me when I was about a month old. Let's see if I can get it a little closer in there, because I'm just struggling here to get anything in focus, but I don't know why it's not focusing. I guess I can walk around and try to get it a little better, but okay. Okay, there's the Yearling. There's that burlap covered book and a Bible and a picture of my mom holding me when I was a baby. There's the little sunflower candle holder and the little magnolia stem. Pretty little thrifted doily. Some beautiful buttons, and I'll probably put a lid back on that. I just want to paint it or something. The red and white was not working here. See the pretty plate, if it'll focus. The pretty plate right there. And my grandmother and I right here. I could get up here, but that bed, oh my God, that mattress is killing my feet. It's a terrible mattress anyways. I need to replace it, but you know, that costs money. And this is a little gold rimmed floral plate as well that I thrifted. An old clock. And there's that bouquet with that special Bible in it, and the special vase and vase holder. So there it is right there. And I just love the way it turned out. So here's the final product with the, pardon me, the quilt rack here. I think it turned out beautifully. It's kind of a soft, very vintage look. And I got my sweet little Hello Summer pillow. Over here I have the patriotic display with the eagle. I actually hung that on the wall, the eagle picture. I just love it. I think it just makes me happy to look at it. It's so majestic looking. Along with this fella here. And these are drumsticks. They're vintage drumsticks. A pretty flag. My Star Spangled Banner. I guess you call it a embroidered sampler. I'm sorry. And I just love it. I spent like $39 for it in the spring at an antique shop, and I reframed it, and I just love the way it looks. I've got my boy and girl bust, and the brass eagle that I bought off of Macari, and a few vintage items there, and my sweet little cow, a little vintage postcard, red, white, and blue Bible. One's a Bible. That's my father-in-law's Bible there when he was a child. I don't know what that is. It's just a vintage book and then a Bible. Red, white, and blue. And the Declaration of Independence. And this is a very, very, very old postcard as well. So that is in my spare room. I think it looks beautiful. Over here is my display. I'll give you an overview here. I'm not extremely big on this display piece. I got it on like a damaged item. It was 50% off, and then she gave me another maybe 20% off because it was damaged. So I've got a straw hat here that I do wear sometimes, like when we're floating down the river and stuff. The old Target, well, it's maybe from last year, brass watering can, the mini watering can. And I have an old basket here that I've had for years. And my mom made me this little I love you thing in 2006. So, and I have one of the foldable carpenter's rulers here. I have a couple of brass candle holders here. And a sweet little pair of baby shoes. I love these. I bought this at a, they called it a wholesale thrift store in St. Augustine. I got them for like $4. These are very old little shoes, little girls' shoes. A piece of milk glass. And just a planter with a faux succulent in it. This is a brass candle holder and two beautiful white milk glass vases. This is me when I was a little girl. It says, oh, it doesn't say. Jeannie, Christmas Day, 1973. So I was 3 years old. I was a happy girl with those little pigtails. More brass candlesticks. Come on, focus, 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 focus. He's not going to focus. Okay, another pair of baby shoes and another sweet little pair of baby shoes. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. Why doesn't it want to focus? Okay, I got 3 vintage Bibles here. One's not a Bible. I don't know what it is. I think it's like a hymnal. And are we going to focus? Come on. There we go. A brass candlestick. and another milk glass yoke days vase, and another one over here. I've got a it's not ironstone, but it's from TJ Maxx, that little platter there, and a couple of a little collection of copper candlesticks there. Let's see if I can get it to, there we go. So over here, I did not change much. Actually, I need to move some stuff around a little bit. Oh no, that covers up my Grampy. Hold on. I thought I was ready for this. I am not. So here we go. So again, a picture of my Grammy and Grampy, my grandparents. My grandmother was from New York, and my grandfather was a old Florida boy, and they met in the Virgin Islands while my grandfather was on, I don't know if he was on leave or it was the U.S. Virgin Islands. I'm not sure if he was on leave or if he was stationed there. But anyways, they met and they were married for 60 years or something, long time. So they're both passed now, and I miss them very, very much. I was very close to my grandparents. I have a sweet little cloche with some metal flower frogs in it. And this is my grandmother when she was like 50 years old. She's a pretty little hottie back then. And a cute little big bin there. I'm going to move this somewhere else. This is an old clock, like over 100 years, like 123 years, almost 124-year-old clock. It's special to me. My husband received it as a gift from a customer when he was working for his dad. I have the keys and stuff to it, but I don't keep it wound because it's very loud. Have some old bingo cards and a Junkin, like a postcard thing. Not postcard, but flashcard. Over here I have my one of my great-great-grandmothers over here. And this is me right here when I was a little girl. I sanded this checkerboard down, and I have the Chinese checker board behind it. I have a sweet little thrifted pot, brass pot, and the little brass things from Hearth and Hand Target that help hold up the plant, so help trail the plant. So that's about it here. And then over here we have, I've moved this armoire to here. I'm not sure I want to keep it. I'm not sure I want to paint it. I'm not sure. I definitely want to keep the doors open, if not off, so I can display my quilt collection. These quilts are so special to me. I told you this one right here, my mom gave me just before she passed. My husband's grandmother gave this to us, and she was 99 when she gave this to us, but she lived to be 103. It's this one. This one is from a special patient, Miss Charlotte. I think, I don't know particularly some of the other ones. I know this one my mom gave me. No, I'm sorry. This one right here. This one. My mom gave me right here, and it was just the topper. Just the topper, it was like a piece together piece. And I had a friend that put muslin on the back and made it a real quilt for me. I think my mom gave me this one and maybe this one. Definitely the one with the girls. I have the little Dutch girls here. So I love those. They're all very, very old, except for these two. These are new, and the one on top there is new. I think that one was, I think that's one of the ones that was given to me. Yes, that was one that was given to me when I was going through chemo. So, made from ladies of the church. So, anyways, and I put my antique watering cans up here with some greenery coming out. I need to switch it to the white one in the middle, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I've been working on this project all day. This is a vintage chair here, and I just have some faux greenery stuff and a Home Sweet Home pillow. I do have my a crock with a bunch of my antique beaters coming out right there, hand beaters. This is another antique quilt, and I do believe Mom gave me this one as well. It's very old. It's in pretty good shape, but it's not in perfect shape. I saw a little, oh yeah, here it is right here. Saw that earlier, and I'll probably hand sew that later. So anyways, that's how the bed turned out. I absolutely love this right here. I cannot wait till I get the walls painted white so it looks vintage in here instead of that big pop of bright color. But I mean, I like it. It's just, I think I've outgrown it a little bit. There's my globe that I thrifted almost a year ago. I love it. I've always wanted an old one, and it just goes so well in here. This is an old, well, not even an old book, just a book with some lamb's ear and a stoneware picture there. This is somebody's baby shoes, not mine. And also I have a crock full of summer rolling pins, summer spindles. I have a little vintage garden rake in here. This is like a Ray Dunn rolling pin, but I just like the look. So, but that is it. There's my thing in that bathroom's clean in there. I just need to get my thing out of there. I like to keep it out of the way when we're home. I made a little tiny, like a basket decoration thing above the TV there. So we still have this big eyesore in here. It works just fine, but obviously we're not using it. So I need to get the other room out where we kennel the dogs at night. Well, except for Daisy, because she's more spoiled than the other ones. And so they're in there, and I need to clean out some room because I have some home decor stuff in there that I need to organize. But that's the way everything turned out. I love this bedding. I got it off of, let me pull this down. I got this off of Amazon a while back, and it's just cute. I love the little pom-poms on it, and as long as I keep pudding off of it, she loves pom-poms. She loves to eat them, mostly. I'm actually thinking of taking this out. I have a little wicker chair that I may just put in here for comfort for guests when they come here. It's not extremely sturdy, but it's not like going to fall through on them or anything. But I may do that instead because it's not, that's not jiving with what I want. I do want the pretty globe, but other than that, I'm not sure. Y'all let me know if you think it's too much or not enough, or it needs anything. Tell me what your suggestions are about this, because I can actually, we've been thinking about putting this out by the road for, to say free, but I like the way my quilts look on it. But I have another very, very, very old one that's in my bedroom, a big old hutch, and I could easily bring it in here. Actually, it was in here before my daughter moved in, but I don't know. I'm torn about what I want to do. This is not a piece of furniture that I would keep if we were moving. I would definitely get rid of it or leave it here. So, but that's about it. I hope you guys like everything. I like the way it turned out. The only thing I'm not real pleased with is this right here. And this is okay. This really not pleased with, but I can't move that by myself, and I have to do some more moving around. I absolutely love the way that quilt rack and display turned out. It's so pretty. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'm so glad I got this. It took me most of the day to get it clean, but it's clean now, and I'm going to change the rug because right now I just have this little one under me, but I have the other one I've already washed and dried, and should put it down. So, but that's it for our guest room. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. So I changed things up slightly. I moved that table out of the corner that I was talking about and put my antique, hang on. Never mind, I was brainstorming again. I put my antique ice cream bucket there with some florals coming out of it, and put my globe over here, my cherub with the greenery, and I love that little cherub, she's so sweet. Some greenery there. And over here I put this chair. It's very old, not antique but just old, and I put a huge like a tablecloth doily draped over the back, and then my mother-in-law's great-great-grandmother's muslin feed sack that's decorative there with a little Home Sweet Home pillow. And here's this part. I like to leave this in here because I have a couple flowers, so I water them from in here, but I put the little stool down there to elevate it just a tiny bit because these doors won't be closing because I like the way it looks. I think, hi Daisy. Hi Daisy. I think I need to put away the two little shoes because they're not working for me. But anyways, that's the redo again. Take 12.